What's going on, world? This is the Young Man Nuke, and you are tuned into Fresh Radio, where I bring you family revolution, entertainment, spirituality, health, and hip-hop all in one show. And today I got, from hailing from Southeast Michigan, out there in the Motor City. What up, Doe? My man, Major D Star. What's going on with you, bro?
It's MAJOR Star. What up, dog? We here.
Yes, sir, man. Look, I love, man, talking to people from Michigan, especially from the city, man. I'm actually from Ypsilanti, you dig? So I spent a little bit of time out there in Detroit. Well, more than a little bit of time. 94, that's my stomping grounds. But other than that, man, what can you tell us about you, man? Hailing from the motherfucking Motor City, bro. What can you tell us about Major D Star, bro?
Well, shit, man. I mean, I guess we gotta say first and foremost, I'm from the west side of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Finkel 41. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I'm straight from the D. You feel me? Early in my career, I always wanted to do music. It was always embedded in me, and like since a young age. So, but I always wanted to, you know what I mean, do it big, man, be a star, man. So I knew, like, to do that, I had to, get out the city and try to bring it back. You know what I mean? So that's what I did as a youngin'. You know what I mean? I made sure that once it was time to move, you know what I mean, I took my career seriously, you know what I mean, from the beginning. So I'm like, shit, man, you know what I'm saying? I felt like my music had a big sound. So I'm like, man, I got to take this down south, because at that time, hip-hop was just big down south. I know it started from, you know what I mean? It started up north in New York. But at that time, the South just had it on lock, you know what I mean? So I'm like, man, I need to go down here, you know what I mean, and get it out and get it to the people and really see how they take it, you know what I mean, to see if they'll take, you know what I mean, artists from up north seriously. I need to make that happen, you know what I mean, because even at that time, they wasn't, even though, you know what I'm saying, hip-hop came from the north, they wasn't banging that down south, you know what I mean? It was all about them, and they were, right. You know what I mean? So I went down south to see if they really respected it, and they did. They took it in, man. They loved it. So, yeah, man, I had to make that transition and bring it back.
No, I heard that, dude. I got a couple peoples. My man's Gino. He from FT, but he messed around with out there in Detroit. He was messing with MC Bree back in the day, and they took it down south to Atlanta. And then my man Florida God, he one of the producers out there with the Olympics, and they took it from the Michigan and put it down there to Atlanta. And they fucking with Jazzy Spade and shit. So being from Michigan, everybody going down south, man, they do show love. So I can't say that. That's what's up, though. Let me ask you this, though. So your name is Major D Star. Does that have anything to do with Detroit, or where did you get your moniker from? Where did you get your name from, sir?
Yeah, it definitely got to do with my city, man. It all started from my city because, you know what I mean, just growing up in the D, you know what I mean, people just seen that in me. They seen that I was going to be a star. So, like, that's how I came up with D Star, you know what I mean, because just on the block, you know what I mean, just the typical young dude on the block, but just looking like, you know what I'm saying, for some reason, you know, just coming out of my city, you know, just being from the city, they just know you, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, they just seen that in me, like my city seen that first, you know what I mean? Before any other place seen it, it was my city that seen it. Like, you know, you're going to be a star, you need to, you know what I mean? You need to do what you got to do, get on the road, make it happen, you know what I'm saying? They seen it in me, so that's how the D Star came about. And then just from that, I'm like, man, look, you know what I mean? If I'm gonna be a star, then you know what I mean. I gotta do it major. I gotta make big moves. You know what I mean? I gotta move around. I gotta make it happen and bring it back. So, you know what I mean? That's how the name came all together.
Right, yes sir, yes sir. I had to bring it all that together and put it in where you from, rep it. You dig? I dig that. Gotta be major if you're gonna be deep star, you dig? I understand that. Definitely do.
Or
Now, you got a couple tracks off of your project that you just released not too long ago, Trap Star, and you came to
yes,
drop
sir.
with us a couple tracks on us. This first one we're gonna get into, Stack, Pray, and Stay Out the Way. I mean, it kind of seems self-explanatory, but before we get into the track, man, you want to say a little bit something about the track, who produced it, and the influences behind it.
Yeah, for sure. It's produced by my main producer D Money out of North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? A lot of producers I work with, they from different areas, different cities, you know what I mean, that you might not even be expecting, you know what I mean, that an artist from Detroit to work with, you know what I mean? So he was out of North Carolina. He been doing his thing before the baby, before all this stuff that's been going on. I noticed him, you know what I mean, about probably like 4-5 years ago. You know what I mean? So we've been tied in, been working. So he produced the record, and then a lot of people don't know that like that's a saying that we say in Detroit. That's you know what I mean, back to the city. You feel me? That's a saying that we say in Detroit, but they don't really know about that everywhere else. You know what I mean? So I had to make that clear. You know what I mean? I felt like it was right to make a song about it because that's what you got to do. You know what I mean? That's the way of life. If you like, no matter what you do, you know what I mean? That's what you got to do if you want to get ahead.
Right. You got to put the city on your back, basically, you know what I mean? Because nobody really actually care about you more than the people in your backyard. And if the people in your backyard don't support you, then, the people in the front yard don't give a damn about you when they drive past the house. So that's just what it is.
Sure.
I definitely heard that. So with this being the case, man, we're going to shoot to this Stack, Pray, and Stay Out the Way by my man Major D Star. Man, y'all check this out.
B&D money want millions. Pray, stay out the way. 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 You ain't even gotta ask. If you ain't heard from me, you ain't even gotta worry. Just know God got me and I'm getting to the bag. Staying out the way, in my own space. I never settle, I was made to be great. And I'm setbacks cause I can't be late. I want everything, there's a time and a place. I can't think straight cause my mind in the race. You know it's my time, my mind's in the face. So the baby of the rollie and the diamonds in the chain. And I'm with them band cause I'm married to the gang. How these niggas getting money and still lame? Can't keep it real with yourself, that's a shame. Well fuck with the help, it's the game. Might as well kill yourself if you hating. I don't even be dating. I'm in my zone, I'm just too focused. I don't even say nothing, they come to me, I'm who they know. Don't fuck with rest, we call them bitches rollers. Just cast a check, it came with a bonus. That's how I know that I'm getting closer. Most at the top, cause it's getting lonely. Bad bitches only, real niggas only. Don't try nothing, homie. You better know it's on me. Bring them bottles out, it's on me. Sometimes I don't think that my shit stinks, but when I come around, they faces turn pink. Surrounded by blood, some places gon' read. Pray, stay out the way. 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 Pray, stay out the way.
Yo, that was Stack, Pray. Stay Out the Way by my man Major D Star, man. I like that. You know, you know one reason why I like it, it's short and sweet, man. It's straight to the point, man. You ain't even need no second verse.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I thought about it when I did it, fam. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? That's what I wanted to do with that record. You know what I mean? Get straight to the point. Let them know, you know what I mean, that it's the way of life. It's a lifestyle, and the visuals is out right now. Make sure y'all go check that out on YouTube. Start trying to stay out the way.
That's what's uppers. That's what's uppers, man. Like that's something that my grandmama can listen to. You know, I like music like that. I know I be making music too, but man, like shoot, sometimes I can't make music that my grandmama want to listen to, but that sounds like something that she could definitely bump in the ride. So hell yeah, I appreciate that, sir. Now that song right there, it came off your album. You said Trap Star, right?
Yes, sir. That's off Trap Star as well, yep.
Okay. Now, tell us a little bit more about Trap Star, man. When did that release, bro?
Okay, so yeah, Trap Star, I think we released in February, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, hosted by my brother, my homie DJ Wild Child. You know, doing this thing out there on Hot 94.1 Daytona. We dropped that in February exclusively on my mixtapes, so y'all can still go grab it now. It's in my mixtapes. It's in stores, live mixtapes. You can get it anywhere. You know what I mean? And it's still going crazy. Right now we promoting the singles from it. You know what I mean? Leading up to what's next.
Okay, that's what's up. I know we got another single that you gave us, man. We're gonna get into that a little bit later. I don't want to hit them with too many back-to-back tracks. I do kind of I want to talk more a little bit about your style and how what inspires you as an artist. You know, I do. When I was listening to the track, Pray Stay Out the Way, you know, it definitely sounds like that's some Michigan music, but it don't sound like nothing in Michigan. So, like, what would be your inspirations?
Oh man, I mean, my inspirations is it's a little variety, you know what I mean? But my main inspirations came from New York, came from, you know, some of the best in hip hop, you know what I mean? Like Biggie. A lot of people that know me, if you know me, you know Biggie was my number one before anybody, because that's just hip hop, you know what I mean? And hip hop is my number one, even though I love all genres, you know what I mean? I listen to all genres of music. I like to make, you know, anytime I get an opportunity to make a different genre, you know what I mean? I'm all in because I just love music. But Biggie is like my number one, and then you got, you know, artists like Jay-Z, you know what I mean? And then we get to, like, the Michael Jacksons, you know what I mean? Like, the Michael Jackson and era and all that type of stuff, because, you know what I mean, that influenced me just musically, period. That's where, you know, all the different styles of music come into play. So, like, when I make music, you know, it just comes from the heart, you know what I mean? So you're going to hear some slang. You might hear some Detroit slang, but, like, you know, the music as a whole, you know what I mean? I wanted to touch you, you know what I mean? Because I wanted to relate to everybody, not just my city, you know what I mean? I wanted to be able to touch everybody anywhere, wherever you from. You feel me? So my influences definitely play a big part, you know what I mean, and how I approach my music and things to that nature.
Right, no, I dig that. You know, and I kind of want to ask you another question before we slide off into this next song. You know, I know just by talking to you briefly, and I know that you're all about your squad, man. You got to tell the people out there who your squad is. Put on for your squad right now. I'm giving you about 3 minutes to put on for your squad.
Yeah, for sure, man. First of all, it's Dirt Gang to the death of me. You know what I mean? Rip
Dirt Gang,
Rip My Blood, my big cousin. Mario, y'all might know him as Slim Duncan, you know what I mean? So first of all, it's rest in peace to him, and it's always Dirt Gang to the death of us. Then it'll be my music group. We got First Flight Entertainment, you know what I mean? We got Driven Music Records, that's my new record label. And you know what I mean? That's the family, that's the squad, you know what I mean? That's pretty much my closest ties, you know what I mean? I'm affiliated with a lot of, you know what I mean, other artists in the game as far as, you know what I mean, the movement, as far as different movements and things, but that's my, you know what I mean, that's my direct circle right there.
Right, yes, sir, and that's a powerful circle. I was, man, you don't even understand how hard I was rocking with Slim. It hurt me that he passed, not that he passed, where he got killed, you know what I mean, because man, he make that type of music that I be, that's what I be on, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you know. Yeah, I was mad that element was just missing.
Yeah, man, it was yeah, it's been powerful since the beginning, bro. Like, you know what I mean, all our ties, like, you know what I mean, we always been good, everything always been 100 with us, you know what I mean? So a lot of people, you know, gravitate to us, you know what I mean, because we always kept it real from the jump, you know what I mean, and we always put out, you know, nothing but real energy, like, you know what I'm saying? Our music reflects us, you know what I mean, 100, and that's why, you know, other artists can't do nothing but, you know, respect it, you feel me? So.
Right. And with that being the case, you know, it definitely separates Squad from the rest of everybody because, you know, it's definitely different out there. I don't like to be talking about nobody's favorite artist or nothing like that, but it's a lot going on out there that don't need to be, you know, just saying, I don't say no names, but just by me saying how I said it, a lot of people can come up with all the names that they want to, and if you came up with a name, more than likely I'm talking about that person. But, you know, Major D Star, you ain't got nothing to do with that, and with you know, I know you made a song about that, so you know, I'm gonna play this song and then we're gonna come back and talk about that. Yeah. So this is my man Major D Star with that nothing to do with that. Down, DJ Club
They be dick riding on some hoe shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Be sitting around on some broke shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. They still on the same old shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Compare me to these rat niggas. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Lying all in they rats, nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Bringing that real shit back, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I be doing that. Yeah, nigga, I be doing that. I remember I used to look up to Red, now it's too fake and I ain't used to that. Hip-hop, gotta bring it back. If I'm in the booth, then the truth is back. Itty-bitty chains where your jewel at. They taking chains where your shoot at. All these legends that paid away, you fuck niggas should be saluting that. Yeah, I see it, but I ain't worried about it. It's my time, I know you heard about me. Hating shit can't get a word about me. Still can't believe they had the nerve to doubt me. All the shit that a nigga did, can't say I owe you shit. Even when I was in detention, took out my pad and all I wrote was his. What I've been through, you will never know. You will never know who they really is till you tell them no. It's just what it is, I can't help the troll. Sitting around waiting on the deal. I can tell they bro, be dick riding on some hoe shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Be sitting around on some broke shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. They still on the same old shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Compare me to these rat niggas. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Lying all in they rats, nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Bringing that real shit back, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I be doing that. Yeah, nigga, I be doing that. Swag dripping, I call it ooze. Roof missing when I park the coupe. Thought I was tripping and not it screwed. They came out the blue, I ain't gotta prove. Fake love got me cold-hearted. If they don't let us in, we gon' both guard it. If you ain't with me, then you a target. You should see my closet. I could put you niggas up on some shit. Cause all you niggas wanna do is sing, might as well do it, sing along to this. But I'm just swagging, you see the fashion, cause my OGs don't condone that shit. They gon' think I'm wrong for that, but dick around on some hoe shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that, be sitting around on some broke shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that, they still on the same old shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Compare me to these rap niggas. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Lying all in they raps, nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Bringing that real shit back, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I be doing that. Yeah, nigga, I be doing that.
Yeah, that's my man, Major D Star. Nothing to do with that, man. I feel that one right there. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You dig, man? Look, yes, sir. Other than the obvious, man, what was the influence on that song? What made you come up with that one?
I mean, we pretty much, you know what I mean, just touched on it, man. Just really having nothing to do with the way, you know what I mean, that they trying to change the industry. I mean, I guess we could say that, you know what I mean, the way these new artists coming in right now and they not, you know, respecting the OGs and the pioneers, and they just think, you know what I mean, thinking they can do whatever they want to do, and the repercussions is showing it, you know what I mean, they getting their chain snatched, you know what I mean, things happening to them because they not, you know, you come in the game, you think it ain't, you know what I'm saying, you think it ain't real, you think, you know what I'm saying, you just do whatever you want to do, and, you know what I mean, it don't go like that, you know what I mean, you got to stack prayer and stay out the way. So that's why, you know what I mean, I dropped that, that's why I dropped that record for him first, and then we had this to let him know, you know what I mean, that, you know, all the things that these new artists, not all of them, you know what I mean, but the things that some of them doing and think they can do, you know what I mean, I ain't got nothing to do with that because, you know what I mean, I came up in it for real, you know what I'm saying, so I know how it's supposed to go, you know what I mean, you got to really have that love and respect for music, you know what I mean, to understand, so I had to let it be known.
Now, a lot of these people, they out there, they think that, I know I used to be one of these people, but man, after 15, 20 years, you know, the smoke and mirrors is gone. But like, man, you know, a lot of people think that you go in the studio or you got this good idea, so you go in the studio and you come out with this hot ass song and you give it to the radio and they play it and everybody love it, and that's how you become famous. You dig? And that's just not how the game goes. I mean, that's not how the game go at all. That's not even like a 1/4% of a 1/10 of a percent of that. You dig? Like, man, a lot of people don't even know that there's these cats that they be seeing. They got ghostwriters. They got people that tell them how to act, how to rap, how to go in the studio and act in front of cameras on the radio. Or, I mean, that's just part of their act. It's an act. You know, a lot of people ain't real with it. It's not sincere. It don't come from the heart. You know, I got major people that are. You know, I just don't be like name dropping because it's just too easy to do that.
They,
you know,
I mean, they really, yeah, fam. I mean, they really don't have no story. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to have a story, bro. Like, and that's why, you know, the artists that really have a story and you know what I mean, that people really know and can relate to. That's why they stay in the game long term. You know what I mean? Because people know they ain't lying. People didn't seen them do what they done said, what they rapping about. You know what I'm saying? They done seen it. You know what I mean? And that's why visuals are most important too. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, like you say, you still got these new artists where they visuals and stuff can still be dope and still be this and that, you know, because they got them people, you know, behind the scene putting this, you know what I mean, the money up front for it. They got these, you know, all these, you know what I mean, like lame ass motherfuckers like that behind the scenes with these labels and stuff, which is okay, you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, the main thing I'm trying to get to, or that we trying to get to, is that, you know what I mean, they don't have no real story. Ain't nobody never really seen them do what they say they doing, and because they you know that it's like, even the fans, it's hard for the fans to really tell that, but as a fan, like, if you really sit and think, you'll know, because they just come out the blue. They just come out the woodworks. You know what I mean? And it's like, damn, where this motherfucker just come from? Like, you don't see nothing he ever did. When you look him up, all you see is what he got going on now. You don't see what he did in the past. You know what I mean? You don't see his progress from where he was, you know, 5 years ago or 10 years ago to now. You just see, you know, that he just came out the blue, and he just, you know what I'm saying? He just a star all of a sudden. So that's like how you can tell as a fan, even as a fan, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? In their perspective, that's how you can tell, you know what I mean, the real versus the fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all day. Because, you know, I man, once again, I'll even reflect on myself on this one. Dude, I've been grinding forever. You did, and it took me to actually start not only doing shows, but putting people on shows. You know, I was a promoter at one point in time, so I was putting artists on my bill, you know, or on my stage. Sometimes I didn't even get on the stage, you know what I mean? It was just putting artists on. But do you know what? People don't realize that there are a lot of times when that behind-the-scenes shit, it helps build and develop character. Man, I was talking to my mama the other day, and we was going over when the shows I've done and that she's been to, and she remembered me. The only thing she remembered from this show was me going off on the people when I was on stage. You know what I mean? And I didn't even get a chance to perform, but she remembers that. My mama remembered that. So I know the other people in the audience remember that. And I did get some pictures taken of me going off on stage. But a lot of people that wasn't there, they just think those are good stage pictures. So, you know, like that story, you know, that story behind the scenes, man, is what actually man, it's what drives the narrative, and that's why, like you said, they don't have longevity because they don't got no story, man. Everything that they have is fabricated. So once they stop becoming once they stop being a trend, then they are no longer trend worthy. So it's over for them. They don't. It's a 1 to 3 year. You might get 4 years if you lucky. Not even that. Right.
Like, you might get 3 years if you lucky. You know what I'm saying? So it's a, you know, a couple years. You know, it's a good minute. It might seem like a good minute that somebody been hot, and then a year later they fall off, and you're like, damn, hold on. Like, it seemed like he was hot for a minute, but damn, when you really think about it, it's like, damn, he was only hot for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So people don't think about it because, you know, that's what's going on at that time. You know what I mean? And a year or two seem long, but when you really look at it, it's like, oh yeah, that shit wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So people gotta understand that. You know what I mean? And that's what they get caught up in. But you know, but like I say, I come from the real hip hop roots, bro. So you know what I mean? I believe that it's that we're gonna bring it back. You know what I mean? That little by little, you know what I'm saying? The real always overcomes. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, it'll come back, man. Yeah. All it take is one real one to open, you know what I'm saying, to open that door back up, you know what I mean, as far as for the new artists. And then as long as the pioneers keep doing what they doing, then, you know what I'm saying, we'll be good, man. So.
Yes, sir. Man, we about to get up out of here, bro. But before we leave, man, tell them about the upcoming project you got dropping up, and then, yeah, man, any shows and appearances you got going on as well.
Definitely, Major Pain coming in December. You know what I mean? That's besides the single, nothing to do with that right now. That's the main focused. You know what I mean? We gearing up for that now as we speak. You know what I mean? That's my next album. You know what I mean? And then I'll be going back on tour. You know what I'm saying, with this one. Like I said, again, it's called Major Pain, and it's going to be hosted. I got to have my DJ Wild Child on there, back on there, and then we also going to have DJ Spinatic out here from Florida as well. Going to be a part of the project as well with Street Runner. So, you know what I'm saying, we're going to get that out in December, and then we're going to gear up, you know what I mean, get ready to go back on tour, get back on this road. You know what I mean? And that's what it's going to be. Y'all stay tuned at Major D Star on everything. Stay tuned for updates, you know what I mean, on appearances and things like that. And, yeah, we out here working. We stay working every day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you know what? With that being the case, I'm gonna close out with that new single, man. Nothing to do with that. Because, man, I ain't got nothing to do with none of that Fox shit that y'all out there talking, man. This the young man, Nuke, and Major D Star, man. We signing out this piece, man. Holler at us on the social medias, man. Peace.
Major salute. Appreciate you for having me, fam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They be dick around on some hoe shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Be sitting around on some broke shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. They still on the same old shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Compare me to these rat niggas. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Lying all in they raps, nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Bringing that real shit back, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I be doing that. Yeah, nigga, I be doing that. I remember I used to look up to Red, now it's too fake and I ain't used to that. Hip-hop, gotta bring it back. If I'm in the booth, then the truth is back. Itty-bitty chains where your jewel at. They taking chains where you shoot at. All these legends that paid away, you fuck niggas should be saluting that. Yeah, I see it, but I ain't worried about it. It's my time, I know you heard about me. Hating shit can't get a word about me. Still can't believe they had the nerve to doubt me. All the shit that a nigga did, can't say I owe you shit. Even when I was in detention, took out my pad and all I wrote was his. What I've been through, you will never know. You will never know who they really is till you tell them no. It's just what it is, I can't help the troll. Sitting around waiting on the deal. I can tell they be dick around on some hoe shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Be sitting around on some broke shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. They still on the same old shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Compare me to these rat niggas. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Lying all in they raps, nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Bringing that real shit back, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I be doing that. Yeah, nigga, I be doing that. Swag dripping, I call it ooze. Roof missing when I park the coupe. Thought I was tripping and not it screwed. They came out the blue, I ain't gotta prove. Fake love got me cold-hearted. If they don't let us in, we gon' both guard it. If you ain't with me, then you a target. You should see my closet. I could put you niggas up on some shit. It's all you niggas wanna do is sing, might as well do is sing along with it. But I'm just swagging, you see the fashion, cause my OGs don't condone that shit. They gon' think I'm wrong for that, but dick around on some hoe shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Be sitting around on some broke shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. They still on the same old shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Compare me to these rat niggas. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Lying all in they raps, nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Bringing that real shit back, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I be doing that. Yeah, nigga, I be doing that.